All right, here we go. Welcome back, everyone, to the Faraway Friends podcast. That is Victoria, that is Armon, that is Ray, and I am John Luke. Hope you guys are all doing well. For those of you coming back for another listen, welcome back. For those of you, it's your first time.
Hello.
Okay, for like a split second, I thought that was John Luke saying that.
No.
Continue.
Okay, well, hope everybody is having a good day today. Ray, what is today's topic that we are talking about?
I don't know. What are we talking about?
This is your topic, man. It's...
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So today I'd like to talk about pet peeves. What just really grinds your gears?
First one. Not gonna name who it is, but someone in my household opens almost everything the wrong way. For example, the cream cheese. You know, it has like it's almost like a box where where you open it at the top,
And then it has the foil.
and it's perforated.
Yeah.
They will open it on the side of the box every time.
Oh my!
That's like
Every
somebody
time.
That's some...
somebody who like cuts
Grinds
open
the gears.
a chip bag.
Yes.
In the middle.
In the middle, yeah.
Not even on the top or the bottom, just in the middle.
What's another one that they do?
I like how you said you're
Do
not
they
gonna
bite their banana in the middle of the banana?
Do they
No.
bite a whole Kit Kat?
Oreos. So you know how back when we were growing up, Oreos you just have to open it on the side like a chip bag. But now they have it perforated again where you open it and it's like an envelope.
Yeah,
From the
yeah.
top. Yeah.
Still open it. Still open it on the side like a chip bag.
Oh, man, they don't stay fresh longer.
Exactly.
They don't adhere to the rules.
And then
I think they just don't like perforated things.
and another one like when you have like ketchup or something squeezable, and sometimes like you squeeze it and then you have to let the air go back in so it gets the shape, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
They will leave it squeezed
And that is annoying. Yeah.
and ruin the bottle.
It's like shampoo or something.
Oh my god. This is what I
Yeah,
don't
it's like
You live
toothpaste.
amongst plebeians.
like they leave they do that they drink water and then drink it like that too. They squeeze the water.
Oh,
It's like they're trying to make it look malnourished.
Yeah. Oh my
I'm
god.
not a big fan of that.
Nope.
I'm not a big fan of the
Oh,
water
God.
bottle one.
They do that with everything. Like imagine open your fridge and all that little stuff, you see it your entire life.
My feathers have been ruffled.
And
everyone.
I've confronted this person about it. They don't give two shits. They're just like, no.
I mean, some people
Let's see, yeah.
some people just have a high threshold for what they can tolerate.
Have you ever noticed? Because you've been in my house a bunch of times. Have you ever noticed in the kitchen? Because we cook a lot when you lived here.
Yeah, but the thing is that when we cooked, most of the things that we cooked with, they weren't in squeezy tubes.
Well, you didn't notice like Oreos or cream cheese.
I never ate your Oreos for one.
Or the cream cheese, yeah.
But yeah, it's
Yeah.
anything like that. They open wrong.
Open wrong.
I feel
That's
very
a-
feel
a firm
feel
statement.
Very sorry for
But
you.
I don't know. Is that more like an OCD thing?
No, I think that's like a
No,
legitimate.
That's a pet peeve.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
a
when
crime,
people.
actually.
Do you?
Yeah.
Wait, so I will ask you this: are you the type of person who squeezes from the bottom from their toothpaste?
I'll squeeze it at the bottom to move everything up. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because some people squeeze from the middle, like madmen, like barbarians.
I squeeze, but like if it gets too like separated, then I'll even it out.
Yeah, some people don't.
That makes sense, yeah. That makes sense.
She doesn't. I've noticed that too. She doesn't.
Oh, shoot.
She will just.
Swine. Uneducated swine.
Ugh, uncultured swine.
Yes. Besides
We're
that,
referring to the people who are doing that, not just women in general, right?
right? Anyone who does that.
And if this
Yeah.
doesn't ruffle your
Anyone.
feathers, you're one of those people,
Oh,
and we
man.
hate you.
Thanks,
My
Karen.
yeah. I would say my other pet peeve that's not that serious, but is more gross, is at work.
When people take a shit in the stairs, I hate that.
Oh, yeah.
Throwback.
That's just nasty.
That's
But,
my pet peeve.
I work at a makeup store, and some clients, well, they don't really do this now at this makeup store that I'm at, but the old one that I was at, a lot of clients, like, say for mascara or, like, lip gloss, would be like, oh, here's the thing, and use the disposable. And they would use the disposable and put it on their eyelashes and then dip the disposable back in the tube. Like, that defeats the germ's safety. You gotta throw it away and get a fresh one. Because you may as well be using the one that it came with.
Mm-hmm.
And multiple times, like, we'll have to see, like, oh, I have to throw that away. And they'll be like, why? I can't use the wand. I'm like, you just gotta buy it. And I actually one time had a client doing it on her daughter. I told her, I was like, oh, I have to throw that away now for sanitary reasons. You know, we don't want her to get a sty or anything. She goes, oh, well, can I just finish the other one? And her other daughter goes, Mom, she could get a sty.
Shout out to that other daughter for being responsible.
Like, the mom really didn't care if her daughter was going to get a sty.
She's being raised by the father.
But yeah, that one, like, it's not as like cringy as the other one, but it's definitely like a germaphobe thing.
I don't know. That is pretty cringy. Like, when it comes to sanitation, it's like, come on, man.
Like, people do that. They used to do that with the lip glosses too. Like,
that's disgusting.
Oh man.
Oh.
It's like, how many people have touched lips?
My good friend, I'm not gonna name her, but Ray, you know who she is. She's blonde. She's also Puerto Rican.
Yeah. Shout-outs to you.
Yes, she got the herp from a tester.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no. She got a bump.
No.
Yeah. There's been other, like, famous makeup artists. Scott Barnes, back when he used to work at a makeup counter, he swatched lip gloss on his hand to show a client, and he ended up getting herpes on his hand.
What?
Oh, he got hand herpes?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
From even just swatching the tester on his hand.
That means that tester was fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Like,
Ew.
somebody, like, rubbed their butthole on it, and that's how they got it. Like,
That's my other
that's just...
pet peeve. Just be sanitary. Like, think twice before you do something.
I think people will start
Like-
thinking about it more because of the quarantine.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Like, people won't touch anything now at this point.
But it doesn't really, I don't see it at all now at the makeup store that I'm at. But the other one, all the time.
That's gross.
Yeah.
They need to fix
Yeah.
that.
But that's it. Who's next?
A lot of mine stem from my job that I have. So, again, if you do not know, I am a teacher. I work in a high school. I teach history. Okay, and a lot of my pet peeves stem from my students. So I teach freshmen, and sophomores and juniors and a little bit seniors. There's all sprinkled around in there, but my primary class that I teach is world history. That is a freshman class. I don't know what's up with these kids nowadays, but they do not listen. They do not listen at all. I don't know what's going on. It goes in their ear, out the other one, like super quick, super fast. But, and I'm pretty sure you guys, this gets on your nerves too, but, you give a direction, and then 10 seconds later, they're like, what do we do? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I literally just told you what to do. Do I have to repeat it in another language? Do I have to write it on the board? Do I have to make a whole document for you? Or, like, I do everything to, and I try to, I try to make sure that my directions are as clear as possible so they don't have to ask that question. But they just don't listen, And especially with all this quarantine stuff going on now, more often than not, I post the directions online, as well as I also make a video on how to do the assignment as well. Like, I'll pull up the document, it's like a PDF, and I'll read the directions for them. I'll even go over, some example, like how to do it and everything.
This guy will actually do their homework for them, and they still ask.
I'm saying, man, it gets frustrating. And then, like, a couple minutes later after I upload everything, they're like, I don't know how to do this. And then I keep telling them, did you read the instructions? They're like, no.
They actually
Or how do I do
say
this?
no.
Wait, you know what you guys should do? You should, for a classroom exercise, try to assemble IKEA furniture.
Oh,
Someone's
God,
gonna
that'll
die.
never happen. Something is gonna... The building will burn down. That is not gonna happen.
We don't even have access to fire, but somehow.
Yeah, they got it, man. But that's a big thing right there. It's just the following of directions. Like, I don't know how clear I have to be.
Maybe they want to be like babysat through it.
I don't know.
Like they need to be more independent.
Like online too. I'll tell them, like, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to, ask me. Like, like legitimate questions. Like, hey, where do I find this? Where do I find that? Or can you help me? Or can you clarify this question more? But more often than not, the question that they're asking is, how do I do this? And then, like, the instructions are right in front of them.
Wow.
To be fair, you don't ever want to make a student feel like they can't ask that question legitimately.
But the instructions are right there. Like, right under. Like, I'll put the instruction at the top, and then the sentence right after says, if you have any questions, please let me know. You know what I'm saying?
And then they ask.
But, like, that's
It's your own doing,
that's
John.
such a vague question. That is, like, how do I do this? It's like, he just told you how to do it.
That's the thing, too.
If you have a question, like, make it more specific.
That's another thing too that gets me. Like, they'll send me. I use a Remind app. I don't know if you guys know about the Remind app.
Nah.
I use that, and then email, and then they could text my Google Voice number, and they'll be like, "Yo, Mr. V, how do I do this? No context." And then I look at that message. I'm like, how do you do what? Do you need to learn how to make peanut butter sandwich? Do you need to learn how to use the toaster oven, or do you need help? How to, do the assignment that I assigned to you like 3 weeks ago, which you're just now asking about. Be specific. I always tell them, please be specific in your questions.
Yeah, they don't know how to be specific.
Also, their grammar, abhorred.
Abhorrent.
Abhorred. It is terrible. I tell you, they're the way they ask
So
me
your
questions
pet
and
peeve is unspecific questions.
Yeah, that, just a whole bunch of everything, man. I could go on forever. It's especially, well, I mean, now I guess it's because it's all online work, so it's just a lot of what's the word, vagueness, I should say. A lot of vagueness. Vagueness. Good one. But
TM.
yeah, that's me right there. Do I have anything else written down? Yeah,
Wait,
it's following
you made
directions
a list
and
of
listening
one
for
thing?
There was a whole lot of things. I wrote 2 things down, 2 bullets. I just want to make sure I cover all my bases.
Oh my
Let me make a list
god.
real quick. 1.
I feel like
All right,
he
I'm done.
actually made a long he made a long list, but
I
he's like,
know.
damn, I can't say this stuff.
I can see.
I'm gonna get
It's like a
fired.
whole paper right there, but I can't. But that's essentially it right there. It's just
I
directions.
mean, that's a good pet peeve.
It's a terrible one, honestly. These kids are making me rip my hair out, and I have very nice hair.
It's decent.
Lush.
It's good hair.
All right.
I feel like one of my pet peeves, it doesn't apply to me anymore because I don't live at home. But when I used to live with my parents, one of my pet peeves is when they would come into my room without knocking first. Like, it's not even a sexual thing. It's just a courtesy thing. They would come in without knocking, and then they would leave the door open.
Oh
I think
my
that's
god,
just a
I hate
parent
that.
thing. That's just a parent thing.
I don't
I
know
hate
why.
that, yeah.
Because, like, I would even explicitly tell them. I would just, like, be like, oh, like, if you come in my room, can you please close my door again if it's closed?
No, I feel that.
They don't do it. They don't do it. I don't know why.
I think they.
It's like-
I think
Is that like
they
a
just think it's-
Filipino thing?
No, my mom does
I
it
don't
too.
know.
It's a parent thing. I think they just think it's funny.
I don't know. I think they do it without knowing too, because like my mom, she's just walking, boom, open the door. I'm like, what the? What are you doing?
Because at my parents' house, they, for some reason, the air pressure in the house is just enough that their door closes automatically. So it's like they never have to do it. So, and my room was not like that. So maybe they're just not used to closing doors or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But that was definitely a pet peeve of mine. It's just like,
It
please
does
close
bother
my
me. It
door.
happens on a daily basis.
Yeah, I hate that too, because like I know for me when I, because it's always in the morning, and when they wake me up or something like that, I'm like in my boxers, like privacy, please.
Yeah, it's a privacy thing. It's a courtesy thing. Because like I said, it's not a sexual thing. Like, it's not like I'm doing anything. Like, especially when I'm like making music. Like, if I'm recording
Yeah,
something,
that
I need
makes
it to be
sense,
a
yeah.
clean take, or I just need not people looking at me while I'm recording. So it's just like, I'm trying
That
to
makes
be
sense.
creative.
One of my pet peeves is So one of my pet peeves is Staples.
The store?
Like,
I really hate
Staples, like-
Targets.
I'm more of like an Office Max type of guy, you know?
yeah, I'm more of an Office Max, I'm a Amazon type of guy. No, Staples, like when your papers are stapled, like I don't like that because I don't know why I don't like it, but every time I receive papers that are stapled, I'll take the staples out and then I'll put paper clips on them because I don't
wow.
I don't like my like paper to be like damaged.
Wow, so you just...
What I'm
Like,
hearing
with holes.
is that Armon doesn't like committing.
Oh!
Oh, I don't like.
He
no, I
likes
don't
an
like being
easy
bound.
getaway.
He doesn't like.
Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't like to be bound
He
down.
likes an easy getaway.
Okay, I don't want to be bound.
He wants to
makes
So I'm
have.
not
He wants to
So
have.
you
complete
just...
freedom of my
You
papers.
just hate staples.
Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have
Yeah.
staples.
know, that
on my
reminds
desk. I don't have
me-
a stapler in
That reminds me
my
because
room.
I don't like oddly placed staples. You know, like some people will just like
like the
staple
middle.
wherever, you know? Yeah, what the fuck? Like it has to be top left all the time. Angled, you know what I'm saying? Always.
yeah.
Yeah, even in
Angled.
Britain they
Has
do
to be
that. You
angled.
can't just put it all over the place, you know.
I hate that. And like sometimes and here's another thing, my kids also. Here we go again with my kids. They'll fucking staple it like they'll do like a 15 times or something, and then it's
They
like I need
do
to
it
see
all
the
the way
back.
around, so
Like
you
a
can't even
book.
open it.
Yeah, I hate that so much. And then like I'll take them out with the staple remover, and then I'll like place it. You know, oh that chaps my hide. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because by the time you have to staple like once or twice, it's like that corner of the paper is all done, you know.
I
Don't
know,
you
and it looks terrible. Like
Yeah,
because
I'm not a
they'll
big fan
also.
of that.
I hate that too because they'll like rip it sometimes, and like I'll staple it back, and I can't because that one corner is like fucked up. You know.
Yeah,
You should grade their papers and then staple it shut, and then it's like you have to find your grade. You have to open it yourself.
Yeah. But yeah, now that Armon said that, that's one thing that really bothers me right there.
because like especially if I need to like open up the notes or the paperwork or the secret documents I'm looking at, and I have to look at two sides, you know, like of two different sheets of paper. If you have it stapled, it looks dumb. I want them right next to each other.
It looks dumb.
Yeah. So I take the staples out. So that's one of mine.
How do you take them out? Do you try to make it as clean as possible when you do it?
Yeah, when I take them out, yeah, no, definitely.
So
See,
do you,
I don't have a
do you
stapler
turn
at
it
my desk,
over?
but I have a thingy. I have
Do you
the
turn it
staple
over and
taker,
then
yeah.
like kind of pry the
Yeah, I
the
pry it out
staple?
and I pull it out
Yeah.
carefully. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
it's harder when it's like 15 sheets of paper and only like
Yeah.
12 and a half got stapled.
It's got like industrial staples
yeah.
with a stapler gun.
Yeah.
Those really big fat ones. Yeah.
When I give a gift to Armon, I'm gonna staple it shut.
And you open it and it's gonna
Don't
be a
even use
stapler.
wrapping paper. Just use paper.
Yeah, it's just gonna be
that
paper
was
stapled together.
I'll just throw it away. I'm like, this must be trash. Or something.
And then the funny thing is the present is a stapler.
It's just
What's
a
that
bunch of
movie?
loose staples.
What's that movie with the dude? He's like, nice stapler.
Oh,
Or-
Office Space.
Office Space. Is that what he says?
I believe you have my stapler. I'm gonna cut to a
That
clip
was funny.
and cut to a clip right here.
I believe you have my stapler.
And then I guess another pet peeve of mine is kind of office related as well. Is reply all email.
Oh
Replies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
What? Explain.
So in
explain.
my previous experience, like first off, whenever you have to reply back, like let's say your boss like sends out a big email. It's like, okay, this
Yeah.
is a general wide thing. This is our new stuff that we need to do. There's always like one or two people that consistently every type of those emails that are sent out, they'll do a reply all, and they'll just be like, "Thanks for letting us know." And it's like a reply all, and I'm like, you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like just if you wanna recognize that email, just reply back to the person who sent it and be like, "Hey, thanks for letting us know." Not like, "Thanks for letting us know, everyone."
In all caps.
Yeah, it's like
I know what is on Outlook now. Like the newer version of it, they have like a thumbs up thing too. So you could just hit the thumbs up like button and be like, "Hey, we got it. We acknowledged it." But
yeah.
that actually
I like how that's been
happened.
a feature.
Yeah, that happened. Well, I do emails all the time. Again, teaching profession, emails come in and out all the time. And that's constantly happening all the time. I think one time somebody messed up so hard because they just kept the conversation on reply all, and everybody was like dogging on this person like on a separate chat, and oh man, they got it hard.
That always happens. Everyone, instead of somebody telling the dude like, "Hey man, no need to reply all on your responses," everyone just talks
I know.
crap about
Some
about
people
that
in the
person.
some people in the chat were like really close to being like, "Yo, dude, what the fuck? Like, stop it!" Like, what is it, like angry breathing and typing? Like,
Yeah.
They're like typing
Yeah,
with their
but-
hands like flying.
That's what I do.
what the fuck?
Because it's so annoying. You'll get like, because you think it's gonna be another important email because it's in that
I
thread,
know.
and then
You get the
open it
ping
up and
too,
it's like,
right? Yeah.
Thanks for letting us know.
And also, it was like, I have a personal question, or I have a question not related to this. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then they start talking about weird stuff like what they're gonna do on the weekends and stuff. It's like, hey, man, not about.
Hold the
that
phone
right now.
though,
Yeah.
because
I don't
you
need-
two,
yeah, I don't need that.
you two do the same thing in the group chat.
Yeah, but that's a text messaging.
it's a group
thing.
chat,
That's not
not
No,
an
we
we're
don't
not
need to know
emailing.
that you're about to play COD.
Oh, for me that's different.
Y'all need to get
text
on it,
message-
though.
Like you,
text
you,
group messages.
you texted me personally about Jen's hair, which is great. That did
Who's?
you
Oh, Jen's
like
hair.
that
Oh.
didn't need to be in the group chat, so that was good.
That was a personal.
But when you talk to Armon, it's like you could text him personally.
It's an open invite for anybody who wants to play COD, by the
No,
way.
you're waking up Ray because he's on LA time.
Yeah, man,
And
you
you're
like text
waking
me
up
like
Armon, 'cause
you literally text
Armon
me at 7
isn't
o'clock
awake
in the
yet.
morning. I'm like, bro, I'm just going to sleep.
Yeah. When you text early, I'm just like, oh, woke up Ray again.
I'm about to say, most of the time we message on COD, it's like right after we film something. It's like fucking 12 o'clock at night already.
Still, I don't need to see it. That's the same thing as a reply all.
Well, then don't look at it then. If you know it's after
My
a certain
damn
time,
phone is
you
still
There's a
already
buzzing.
zombie
know
mode?
me.
Yeah, I'll play if there's a zombie mode.
Oh, dude, there's zombie zombie
actually
mode
a
on it.
zombie
Zombie
mode.
mode.
That changes.
Yeah.
If you get the COD mobile, you can
Yeah,
jump
we can
on
start
that.
a clan.
We can all jump as a team.
In the link in the description
Yeah,
below,
that
if
shut
y'all want to
everyone
follow
out real
us.
quick.
Yeah, no, all four. I think what a map can put up to 4 people, so like all 4 of us can play.
Gotta level up though. You guys.
Yeah, y'all gonna be slow.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Armon, you're already on like what?
I'm 62. Right
Damn,
now.
dog. I'm not like I'm like 51, but I'm getting up there.
Okay.
Yeah, man,
Hey,
you need to get on that, man.
but I
I'll
feel
think
like
about it
group
now.
Text messages.
Are we cutting this
and
COD
email.
talk out?
No,
We'll
we're
see.
gonna-
No, we're keeping this shit, dog.
Call of Duty.
If y'all
Mobile,
wanna follow
sponsor
us,
sponsor us.
You got to put your username in the
Sponsored by
description,
zombies.
Armon. I'll put mine too.
Pensive Panda for anyone.
Yeah, Whammoo, all lowercase.
Pensive Panda. The P's are capitalized. Underscore in between.
I hate it when people text about COD Mobile that's not pertaining to zombies.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate that shit.
No zombies?
Fuck that shit.
Don't care.
Fuck that shit.
I like how we have to bing bong names, but we can keep that in.
I mean, when
Well,
I upload
it's
it,
not for
it says
kids.
it's not for kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know
Wait, what?
that didn't used to be a thing? That's a new studio thing.
What?
The not for kids.
Bitch.
Yeah, the funny thing is no one knows what somebody texted in the group, and it just sounded like Vic was talking, and Ray's just like, I'm like, dang, rude.
Oh, that's funny.
Dang, there was another. I like got close to remembering what the pet peeve was, but then Armon brought in that funny comment, and I forgot again.
Oh, which one?
The one where it just sounded like I said bitch.
Well, you
Oh, I
remembered
know,
that,
I know.
so that's
Oh,
This isn't.
what was it?
This isn't what it was, but I remember another pet peeve. I hate when I'm walking around the house wearing socks and I step in water.
That is bad.
Oh,
I hate that.
it's ruined then. It's ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
like,
it's
it
all
just makes
like,
me
That
wanna.
ruins your day.
I just hate
It's
it.
always
I'd rather just
It's always a
take
danger
off the
when
sock
you're.
Yeah, it's
and like living with
Always a
somebody.
danger when you're in the kitchen.
Living with somebody who, when they wash the dishes, it's like they're just like flailing their hands around. There's water everywhere. I have to wear flip flops
does
in that
that?
apartment. I mean,
I
not
have the house
really, but it's
slippers,
like. I mean, being Filipino,
See,
you
like
kind of.
what happens at my house because of the cats? Like they run so fast. Half the time they'll knock
Just
the water
washing
bowl.
dishes. Yeah, see, I don't. I feel like you'd be more careful with cats because like cats hate water.
No, like, okay, so
not necessarily.
some they play so fast and they run into each other. Sometimes they will hit their own water bowl, and it'll splash up, and you can't
Oh,
see it, and then you're
That's
walking.
because you have some dumbass
and you're
cats.
like,
That's why.
I ruined.
Yeah. Hate
Yuck.
stepping in the sploosh.
But see, I walk around my house in house flippies.
Yeah, same
So-
here.
Yeah. Chinelas.
Chanclas.
Yeah.
we have I have the cloth one.
Yeah.
Like socks,
Yeah, I
you
got
mean?
some-
Well, I'm in a wheelchair, so it doesn't. So it doesn't really matter to me right now. No, I have those
Yeah.
IKEA like slippers.
Oh.
Yeah. I got these the polo ones on deck. You know it, all leather.
Mine are so worn out that there's no brand name on it anymore.
Yeah, I've had these for a hot minute though. They're starting to like crack a little bit, but hey, these are some good ass flip flops. Actually, no, they're slippers. Okay, slippers is on
Slipper.
a higher pedestal.
Yeah,
Slipper.
slippers you're allowed to wear indoors.
Yeah.
Um,
Had these for
Flip-flops.
Christmas like several years ago.
that's a pet peeve. Like,
Flip flops are for the beach
Yeah.
and
or
just
sandals.
all of Orlando.
Okay, so is this strange?
Yeah.
Like I have a pair of sandals dedicated to shower.
To
That's not
shower.
weird.
Yeah, like I don't like it freaks me out for my feet to touch the floor of the shower.
Even in your house,
Yeah, like that's what I'm
or
saying.
like in jail.
I've never been to
That's
jail yet.
That's insecurity right there.
I just don't like my feet to touch the germs on the floor. So I have like I
In
have
your own
shower-
house.
Yeah, I have
That
shower
speaks more
sandals.
to your
then you
own
need to-
cleanliness.
But to say you need to clean your bathtub.
Oh, it's clean. I just don't want my feet to touch it.
Mm.
I think
Huh.
it's gross.
But you,
Like, I feel like-
you go outside in bare feet.
No, I don't. Not anymore. I used to all the time as a kid.
Huh. That's not, like for like public places, like public showers and stuff. I know people do that,
Yeah,
but
no, I
Yeah, 'cause you can
Yeah.
get a
your own
sty.
house.
I do it at home too.
Should I do that in the Philippines, man? Those showers right there.
Ugh.
It's just mud.
That's interesting. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I started doing that maybe only a year ago.
What made you change up?
I don't know.
What happened a year ago to you?
Yeah.
I just like slowly I'm more conscious of like the germs around me. Because like after cosmetology school, you have to study all of the funguses, you know.
That
So,
makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay.
You just because with when you're getting like a pedicure, if someone has a fungus and they don't clean that, you can get it.
Yeah. That
So
makes
who's to
sense,
say
yeah.
someone in my shower, if like my sister's friend is over and they have to shower, who's to say they do or do not have a fungus?
You need to tell your sister to make better friends then.
I've told her many times. Okay.
Hey, before you invite them in, make sure they don't have a fungus on their
But like
foot.
you never like yeah, we cleaned the bathroom with bleach and all that stuff, but like you never know.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Also,
I guess I feel like I'm safe in my house. Like that's like the rule, you know, the bathroom rule. Like you're always comfortable
Right.
in your bathroom.
Yeah.
but also
that
like I
makes
said,
sense.
we have cats. Some of the cats will hop in the shower just to like check it out. Not while you're showering,
Right.
but they'll just hop in. Their paws are always in the kitty litter box.
Okay.
You know?
that makes a lot of
So
sense.
that's why, like, I didn't walk around my house with flippies until we had cats. Because, you know, they're bringing their germs on the floor. So I don't want my feet to touch that. Like, yeah, we clean the floor.
Yeah.
Dang.
So it's stuff like that.
I don't know. I always wear flip flops slippers in the house because I don't know. Maybe that's just like a Filipino thing. Oh.
I think it is.
Yeah, because you have to leave your shoes at the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shoes at the door, then you get the house slippers, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Because I got some for I have the ones that I always wear in the house. Always got those, and then I have ones from going to the backyard. Like I have like an outdoor pair of slippers. So I'll take my slippers off and I'll put those on,
Excuse me.
and then go outside.
Right. Yeah.
That was so fucking loud. I'm probably gonna hear it on John Luke's end.
Oh goodness!
All right, we can close it out.
Fun fact.
All right,
Are we
Armon.
closing out already? Fun fact about the phrase pet peeve.
I do not know this, so.
Yeah, so apparently, according to the American Heritage Dictionary of the English Language, the origin of the phrase pet peeve was in 1919.
Wow.
That's the fun fact, yeah. So
It's a long
I
time
can't
ago.
just I can't just ask you guys what your pet peeve is, because that's what we've been doing this entire time. So I had to look up another fun fact that in 1919, at the same time that the phrase pet peeve has started, President Thomas Woodrow Wilson won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Oh, nice.
So my
He was a
question to
decent guy.
wrap up our podcasts, and they're always really random, is if you ever won a world-renowned award or any award in your entire life that you really wanted, what would that award be?
I know. I already know what mine is.
Oh,
All right. Seems like Ray didn't even hesitate on that one.
Yep.
Ray,
Mine's super
would your
easy.
award be?
Just given my line of work, it'd either be winning a Grammy or a Tony for a musical that I wrote.
yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So right off the bat, I already knew. I know where my goals are.
You
Reaching
knew
out.
immediately.
See, I just don't know if there's a name for my type of award. Like, it would just be a makeup artist of the year, or like best.
There is. They have
like a
awards for
makeup
those.
magazine.
Yeah, I'm like 99% sure there is, because
But
one of the
there's
jobs
not-
that I worked at, it was
Isn't
for
that at the
interior
Oscars they have
design.
those?
Like they had
Yeah.
awards for interior design.
But like, there's not like a specific award show, like a name for it, like the Tonys or the.
Oh
Grammys.
no.
yeah, you
Oh,
probably
yeah,
wouldn't know
but
about
yeah,
it.
that's
It would
But
just
the
be
people
like
in the industry would know about it.
it would be a
Right.
They
makeup
have
artist award.
they have makeup ones for Oscars, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what it would be
Yeah.
called. A makeup-y?
Yeah, because there's a makeup artist and hairstylist guild award show.
Yeah, see?
So
Oh yeah, I know there's a
okay.
lot of
That
of
sounds-
shows, but yeah, it would be just like a makeup artist award.
I also won a Nobel
okay.
Peace Prize for finding the cure for cancer. I don't know what I did to earn that, but I won it.
But the cure for coronavirus. Find out.
the Nobel, isn't there categories or something? So you would be for medicine.
Yeah.
The Nobel Prize.
Nobel
of
Prize for medicine, not Nobel Peace Prize.
That would make sense. Yeah.
For discovering the cure to cancer.
Yeah.
Okay. How about John Luke?
Honestly, like a world renowned or a global one, I don't really care if I get one or not. I mean, just getting
Mr. Humble over
recognition-
here.
I mean, I don't care. Just getting recognition probably at my school would be nice.
Oh, see, yes, it's any award. So is there a specific
Yeah.
award your school gets? Do you want to be the
mean,
Channel 4 Teacher of the Week or something?
Oh yeah, they have. I mean, teacher of the week would be cool. Or teacher of the year even. You get like a cool parking spot. I mean, something
For the
simple
entire
like that.
year?
Yeah. It's a pretty good spot.
It's all the way in the back.
If anything, I'm fine where I park, like where I usually park, so I'd probably rent it out to somebody.
We'll give
they
you
want
the, what's a teacher award? There must be a teacher award out there somewhere.
Would they just give you an apple?
No, I'll get you on Ellen. That's what I'll do.
Ooh.
Oh, they got that on Ellen?
I mean,
Okay,
like, you
yeah,
know how she
sure,
like
why not?
always gives like rewards for like teachers.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Yeah.
I'm a pretty good teacher. I mean, it's my first year and everything, but I think I've done well,
You don't like when kids ask questions.
I don't. I mean, but that
Except for that, everything else is great.
I excel in other things.
I always talk shit about
Oh.
them, but I'm a good teacher.
Every job is not perfect, guys. You know how it is.
All right, Armon.
There's no perfect dream job.
What kind of award do you want?
I would want, because I am not athletic at all, I would like an Olympic gold medal.
I would love that too.
And I want it in something like I would want it in like some sport that you definitely can tell I can't do. Like
Pole vaulting.
Pole vaulting.
Yeah.
How well
about
can
the
you
Either
hurdles?
swim?
that or curling.
How
well
curling,
can you
I would
swim?
want it.
Can you swim well?
I can't swim anymore.
Okay,
I
that's
forgot.
the gold medal. He's gonna beat Michael Phelps.
Oh man,
Michael Phelps.
I
Didn't he
would
just
love
get a gold medal not so
gold
long
medal.
ago?
in swimming.
He holds the awards for it. But yeah, I would want an Olympic gold medal in. Are we gonna say swimming? Let's just say swimming because I don't even know how to
Yeah,
swim.
I would love to see that happen.
I'd be
like
so happy for you.
Michael Phelps is just like struggling to keep up with Armon. Armon kind of just like walks on like, oh look, a swimming pool. He's just like
He's not even wearing like swimming attire. He just like
Yeah,
walks on.
I'm wearing like a wife beater and like basketball shorts, and I just kick my
everybody's like, yo,
flip-flops
how
off
did
and I
he
jump
how did
in.
he get past security?
It's like all hyped. It's like Michael Phelps' return, and he gets beat
And,
by this
like,
guy.
I beat him in his time and the equivalent of Usain Bolt's like sprint in his like meters, but in the water.
I want to beat Usain Bolt too.
That's how fast. And then my nickname will be man, what would my nickname be after that?
I don't know, God.
No. The water goat.
The water gun.
All right, well, that wraps it up from the water goat. All right, everybody say bye. Bing bong.